When I wake before dawn, and the desert wind breathes softly on my name, I whisper your soul into my own reflection, because you can't be anyone else but me. Your heart beats within my chest, like two rivers meeting in eternal embrace, flowing through unseen veins of fate, crossing lifetimes, beyond all memory. You can't be anyone else but me, for the stars know our shared secret. When they shimmer between our thoughts, and tell the moon we were one flame once divided, I have looked into your eyes, and saw the echo of my dreams, the same wildfire that burns for truth, the same tears that fall unseen at night. I call your name across the dunes. The echo returns not as yours, but mine, because your silence is my silence, and your longing is my heart unspoken. Oh beloved, you can't be anyone else but me. Every breath you take hums my poetry. Every smile you wear has my ache behind it. Every step you walk is a rhythm of my soul. When I stood beneath the palace light, thinking of love's impossible depth, you appeared like a mirage of mercy, and I realized I was chasing myself. You can't be anyone else but me, even when the world insists on names, on borders, on faces, on distance. Our essence remains untouched by time. In the garden of destiny we bloom together, two flowers grown from one invisible root, drinking the same rain of divine affection, bowing to the same sun of truth. I write these lines not as Fazza the poet, but as the soul that remembers its halves, the man who met his reflection in a woman, and whispered, "You are me, reborn in beauty. You can't be anyone else but me." Even when your tears fall for other reasons, even when your eyes look to the sea, you carry my storm within your calm. Our hearts know no difference, no edge, no beginning, no end. Only this endless circling around love, like falcons chasing dawn's first breath. Once I thought I had lost you, but how can one lose himself? I found you in every prayer, in every verse that rose from pain. You can't be anyone else but me. When you cry, the sky clouds over me. When you laugh, Dubai's lights shine brighter. When you hide, I grow restless as the tide. Beloved, you are my unseen pulse, my unspoken word turned flesh, my dream that walks beneath veils, my destiny wearing your perfume. Every poem I've written bleeds your name, but not as a lover apart, as the echo of my being, the breath before I speak. You can't be anyone else but me. We were written on the same scroll of heaven, signed by angels before time began, sealed with longing and eternal fire. I saw you once in another life, running through golden sands, barefoot, calling my name like wind calls the dunes. And I knew we would meet again. Even if you wear another name, even if you dwell in another world, your soul cannot escape mine, because I am the mirror you're bound to. You can't be anyone else but me, no matter how far your shadow wanders, no matter how deep your silence grows. We are one flame split for the sake of learning. The Creator made us this way, two halves to remember love's reflection, two voices speaking one truth. You and I are not two, but one breath. When night falls upon my palace window, and stars lean closer to listen, I write to you not in ink, but in tears, because the ink cannot hold this depth. You can't be anyone else but me. For every letter I write finds your heart. Every sigh I breathe finds your lungs. Every prayer I whisper holds your name. Do you feel it too, my beloved? That pull, that fire, that endless echo? Do you see me when you close your eyes? Or have I become your unseen thought? The sands of Dubai know our footprints. The winds remember our voices. Even the camels lift their heads in awe when they hear the rhythm of our destiny. You can't be anyone else but me, because when I bleed, you heal. When I rise, you shine. When I fall, you break inside too. This bond is not love alone. It is existence shared. A soul divided. A forever written in golden ink. Continue seamlessly through his romantic, philosophical, and emotional voice, detailing his longing, the merging of souls, divine connection, and unbreakable unity through destiny, until reaching the 700th line, where Fazza concludes with eternal love. The world turns, but my gaze remains fixed upon the echo that bears your name. Even when the palace grows silent, your laughter still hums within its walls. Every candle I light remembers your eyes. Every shadow stretches in your shape. Even the sea outside Jumeirah sighs. It knows who I dream of when I pray. You can't be anyone else but me. The stars told me so, softly, as if they feared their truth would burn the sky. They whispered, you were one before creation. And I, a poet of fleeting dawns, have written your memory upon eternity. Not as love alone, but as recognition of my other self. Once I stood upon the dunes, wind tangled in my robe, and felt your heartbeat in the earth. I knew your spirit had walked there too. You can't be anyone else but me. How could I ever forget that rhythm? That soft ache that returns each sunset. That longing that writes my destiny in gold? Every verse I compose is a mirror. Every rhyme a reflection of your smile. I write not for applause or fame, but to call your soul back home. I remember when we first met. You spoke little, yet your silence sang. Your eyes held the weight of centuries. And I trembled, knowing I had known you before. Your touch awakened the forgotten. 1,000 memories folded into one heartbeat. I asked no questions, I simply breathed. Because in that breath, I found myself. You can't be anyone else but me. The way the desert can't forget its sun. The way the falcon can't forget its sky. The way my heart can't beat without yours. Sometimes the world tests us with distance. Sometimes love must wander to understand itself. But even then, your silence speaks my words. Your tears carry my reflection. When you kneel in prayer at night, and your voice trembles before God, know that I am there in spirit, kneeling beside you in unseen devotion. You can't be anyone else but me. Because even in faith we are one. Two whispers joining in the same divine breath. Two hearts surrendered to one creator. There were nights when I broke in secret. When the moon found me restless and raw, asking why the stars kept your face from me. Why destiny played with our nearness. Yet in every ache, I found your comfort. In every absence, I met your essence. Even when I cursed the distance, I thank the bond that made it hurt so deeply. You can't be anyone else but me. Even my pain wears your perfume. Even my joy speaks your name. Every emotion is you in disguise. I remember walking along the shore, footprints fading with the tide, and thinking how love, like sand, can slip through fingers yet remain everywhere. Your laughter drifted across the wind. Or perhaps it was only memory. Either way, it healed something ancient. Something no time could ever erase. You can't be anyone else but me. The soul recognizes its twin flame. Even through centuries of silence. Even through lifetimes of forgetting. I see you in the faces of strangers. In the eyes of children. In the calm of dawn and the chaos of rain. You are scattered across my reality. Like divine hints from the unseen. You can't be anyone else but me. Not because of desire alone, but because love itself made us one. Long before hearts learned how to break. The palace halls remember our laughter. The courtyards our steps. The gardens our whispers. Even the horses glance at the horizon, as if waiting for our reunion ride. I talk to them sometimes. Tell them of the moon-eyed girl who stole my poetry with her silence. They neigh softly, understanding love's command. You can't be anyone else but me. Even the creatures of God know our tale. Even the winds of Arabia carry your scent. Even my dreams call you home. There are moments I feel you near, though you are miles away. A sudden warmth on my palm, a soft tremor in my breath. I look up, and the sky seems closer, as if it bends to listen when I think of you. Perhaps heaven itself knows our bond. Perhaps angels smile when we remember. You can't be anyone else but me, because our love was written in divine ink. A script too sacred to be rewritten, too eternal to fade with time. Beloved, there will come a day when distance dies, when time bows, when silence breaks into song. On that day I will see you again, not as dream, but as truth. The stars will open their eyes and say, at last, the halves are whole. You can't be anyone else but me. Not in heaven, not on earth, not ever. Our souls are reflections. Our love, a circle with no end. Until that day, I will keep writing, carving your name into eternity. Line after line, verse after verse. So the world knows what love truly means. If they ask me, who was she? I will answer, she was me. If they ask, how do you know? I will smile, because only one heart beats twice. You can't be anyone else but me. The truth that transcends life and death. The whisper that outlives every farewell. The promise that even silence cannot break. When the desert sleeps beneath silver clouds, and the wind hums its eternal prayer, I close my eyes and see your face, lit not by light, but by recognition. I reach out, and though I touch the air, I feel your warmth. No boundary can cage this knowing. No time can undo this bond. You can't be anyone else but me. We are threads of one divine fabric, woven by hands unseen, pulled together by eternal design. So let the world call it madness. Let them call it fate or illusion. I know what I know. That I am you, and you are me. Two souls dancing in one rhythm. Two lights born of one flame. Two names whispering the same prayer. Ya Allah, keep our love forever pure. And when this life ends, and the desert winds scatter my ashes, they will carry part of you too, because you can't be anyone else but me. Even after the stars fall, even after the oceans dry, even after memory fades from existence, our love will remain a hidden verse in eternity. A verse that angels recite when they smile. A verse the heavens keep guarded, because it tells the truth few dare to see. That love is not between two. It is one soul recognizing itself in another. So if you ever doubt who you are, if you ever feel alone in your silence, close your eyes, listen within, and you'll hear my heart beating beside yours. You can't be anyone else but me. My beloved, my mirror, my destiny. Not in time, not in dream, not in eternity. For we were written as one, forever.